All right, good evening and welcome once again to Credible Mindset TV. Again, for those of you that are new here, my name is Dr. Precious Salino and I am the founder of Credible Mindset LLC, and this is Credible Mindset TV. Like I said on the intro video, this is really going to be focusing on building a healthy mind. So today, our title is the evaluation. Today we're going to take an evaluation of our mind. What is the current state? We want to establish the baseline of our mind. Oftentimes we hear about the word renew. Renewal of mind is even in the Bible, right? The Bible asks us to renew our mind. But what are we renewing? We want to make sure that we're not renewing what we don't want, right? I looked at dictionary definitions of renewal. I looked at Oxford Dictionary, I looked at Webster Dictionary, and both of them talk about repetition. Both of them talk about reiteration. Both of them talk about restarting something, maybe after it has stopped, resuming something. But what do you want to resume? So I wanted us to take what I would call like an evaluation of the current state of our mind. So what I would like you to do is take a moment throughout this week, every single day, just take a pause of where your mind is, what state, what are you thinking about? Do you find yourself thinking about things that are more positive throughout the day? You know, positivity, including like being joyful, grateful, fulfilled. Or do you see your mind drifting more towards negativity, sadness, fury, anger, other emotions that you cannot fully express, but you know that it's not really good? So taking a pause and seeing where you are throughout the day will help you to know what the current state of your mind is, and you're able to look at it throughout the week to get a good average, because you know we have bad days and I get that. So taking a good average, and if you've had like a bad week, probably do it for 2 weeks so that you know where you are. This is not some mental psych evaluation or anything. You're not sharing this with anybody. This is between you and yourself, and you can evaluate this so that you can really think about how clean your mind is. What are the thoughts that are going on in your mind? Are you really thinking about things you shouldn't be thinking about? And just really evaluating the thoughts that go on in your mind. So we're not really talking about cleansing yet, because that would happen when you know what you're trying to cleanse. If you don't know what you're trying to cleanse, then you would not determine how much, you know, like looking at a physical sense of it, how much detergent do you need to cleanse something? If something is very dirty, right? Like even with a dishwasher loading, if it is a very dirty dish, you would know where to set it and maybe leave it to soak for a while. So really knowing the state of your mind will determine how much you need for a cleansing. So I really recommend doing this evaluation. Is an important place to start before you can think about cleansing, before you can even then think about renewal. We want to renew what is clean. We don't want to continue to carry over a dirty mind. You do not want to put a new wine in an old wine skin. It's very important that we do that. And that would also really help and drive us towards mindfulness. We talk about mindfulness a lot. I think it's even overrated, right? We talk about mindfulness so much, but we don't take the time and effort to be mindful of what mindfulness is talking about, right? So really taking a pause throughout the day to recognize the state of our mind, to recognize if we're drifting towards positivity or negativity, is an aspect of really being mindful, because mindfulness really entails that you know the state of your mind, that you can feel your heart beating all the way to your toes wiggling. You can feel that. Most of us are always in an autopilot mode. So if you are always functioning in autopilot mode, you are so far from mindfulness. It's very important that we take an evaluation so we know what is in there, so we know to get it out. Evil gets more power when it is left within. When you review the results of your personal evaluation, what do you see? What is the predominant emotion? Where do you think you stand? What needs to change, right? Are you seeing a lot of content? Are you seeing someone that is always joyful? Are you seeing someone that feels fulfilled? Are you seeing someone that feels grateful? Are you seeing someone that is pleased? Or are you seeing more of emotions like anger, discouragement, unfulfillment, rage, and just anxiety, and any of those negative emotions? It is important that you know your state and where you are. Recognizing those will help you to make intentional efforts to then walk your way towards the cleansing. The Bible says that the heart of man is desperately wicked. That is why you will see someone that is super cool, quiet, nice, oh my goodness, the best person on earth, like never really looks for trouble. And then you hear they committed suicide or that they murdered someone, and you're wondering, how? So evil locked within gets a lot of power, whereas the power of good lies in the expression. So I want you to be mindful of that. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, it is me, your girl, Dr. Precious Salino, and this is Credible Mindset TV. See you next time. And until then, have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks and bye.